Now we have this project called the Flying Classroom, where our goal is to highlight. See, I grew up as a Cowboys fan, right? My heroes were Michael Irving, Troy Aikman, and Emmitt Smith. And I realize today, after the education I've received, the real heroes in this world are scientists, engineers, technologists that are developing so many things to make our lives easier. With the Flying Classroom project, what we're simply doing is creating a real-life magic school bus. We're transforming a jet into the ability to communicate with you all as we fly to all 7 continents over the next 3 to 4 years and highlight various innovations by amazing scientists and engineers. How many of you guys know of the company Nike? I couldn't afford the first pair. My first pair of Nikes came in 8th grade. I had to save up all my lunch money to buy my first pair of Nikes. One of the expeditions associated with the Flying Classroom that we will do at Nike's headquarters. Do you know right now Nike, well, even before I get there, how many of you guys know what a 3D printer is? Okay, right? That's cool, right? You want to know how cool 3D printing is? One of the expeditions that we have is with Nike. Nike has figured out a way where right now this technology exists where you are able to 3D print a brand new pair of shoes and walk out of your house with them. Stop playing? I wish I was playing. Now, what does Nike need in order to fulfill that? They need shoe engineers, a career that I never knew existed. Look at the aviation industry. All the innovations in technology. ATM machine, which industry do you think that came from? Where do you think the ATM machine came from? From our industry. Did you know that? Understand this. Every single adult, every single mentor, every single professional in this room, including myself, we're not asking or begging you all to pursue these careers. Because the opportunity is there. When I flew around the world, I saw millions of kids in different countries hungry and waiting to take these career positions from you guys. The opportunity is there. The money is there. The real question is, are you guys going to step up and do something worthwhile in your life? The same way I grew up as a poor inner city kid, I'm now able to do some of the greatest things in my life by meeting people and seeing technology of the future. I thought the coolest thing ever was to run a 4.3. Thought the coolest thing ever was to have every single top college recruit after me to play football. You know what's the coolest thing to me? To be able to have an education and fly a plane at over 500 miles per hour at 45,000 feet. That is what an education can do. Is it easy? No. Can it be accomplished? Yes. Every single person in here that thinks, oh, geometry sucks, by the way, that was me. I hated geometry in school. When I was able to obtain a $650,000 airplane, thanks to sponsors and the leadership of Fabio, guess what was the first thing I had to learn all over again? Geometry. Amelia could attest to this. You know why? Because you have to figure out how do you take out all the seats of the airplane and put in an extra fuel tank in order to fill it up, and yet you can fly for as long as 12, 13, 14, 15 hours at a time. You guys have something today that I didn't have when my mentor introduced me to aviation. You guys have a community of people that are the best at aviation in the world right here in Wichita, Kansas. You have an industry in your backyard. I grew up less than 2 miles from an airport, never thought I was smart enough to fly a plane. If you want to make it, if you want to be successful in any industry, you need an education to do it. Don't just say, okay, I could be good in science, I could be good in English, I could care less about math. How many of you guys want to make money when you get older? What do you think you need to know in order to make money when you're older? You know what's the greatest feeling in the world? When you get a nice sized check. You know what's the second greatest feeling in the world? When you know what to do with the money that you just received. Every single person in this room, don't just look at these adults as if, oh, I'm here at another career fair. If I didn't listen to Captain Gary Robinson, I wouldn't be standing here in front of you today. I thank every single person that has come together to create this opportunity, not for me, but for you guys. And please understand there are two types of people in the world. Everyone who has dreams and the very few that live their dreams. To my right and along these walls are people that live their dreams every single day. You guys do the same, and please put a huge round of applause together for all of the leaders who made this happen for you. Thank you.